Greetings YouTube and welcome back to another vlog. However, I did think I'll be doing another one today after doing one yesterday. And this, I gotta be honest with you, is probably an unexpected one. Because today I wasn't going to do anything. But I thought, you know what, I might as well go outside and see what shit I could pick up in my town. I mean, like local charity shops, CX and cash converters, whatever places that I don't sell interesting shit to me at least. But yeah, not the day that I had in mind. But I'll tell you what, it's turned out well, and I'm glad I did go out because I bought some interesting stuff. So yeah, I've got two video games. I've got a couple of DVDs, Blu-rays. One of them is actually a TV series as well, and a random CD. But yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you all the stuff right now because there's some interesting pickups. So yeah, I bought two games. And believe it or not, they're for the Sega Master System, but I don't have a Master System. So you're thinking, why on earth have you got two games for the Master System if you don't own one? Well, I'll sort that out. As in, like, I may either get like a Master System or like the power converter that you can get for your Mega Drive and play Master System games that way. But I saw them. I can't ignore them because like they were dirt cheap. So yeah, there we go. The first game is The Lucky Dime Caper starring Donald Duck. And yeah, I have played this game before on emulators, and you know what? It's a pretty good platformer. It's a pretty good Disney platformer with Donald Duck. And obviously, on the back it says, Evil Magica the spell has stolen the Lucky Dimes and has captured Huey, Louie, and Louie, who, of course, you know them from DuckTales. Yeah. And it says, trek through 6 treacherous lands with Donald to save his nephews and retrieve the Lucky Dimes. Yeah, I know, it's a pretty run-of-the-mill platform, but it's actually really good. And yeah, I paid about £6 for this, and unfortunately, there's no instruction manual, but I can't really complain. What I'm not bothered if the game's boxed or complete. If it's in a decent enough condition, which this is, I mean, there's a little bit of cracking on the case, but it's barely noticeable. So, you know what? I'm happy. Yeah, happy I got that. So yeah, that's a Lucky Dime Caper on the Master System. And then, of course, you can't have a Master System without, yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, you've got to have Sonic, haven't you? I mean, the game itself, it's the levels are different to the ones on the Mega Drive. I mean, you've still got Green Hill Zone and the Labyrinth Zone and Scrap Brain Zone, but there are three levels that are on this version and not on the Mega Drive one, which is there's the Jungle Zone, Bridge Zone, and Sky Base Zone. Which yeah, I mean yeah, it's different to the Mega Drive Sonic, but I tell you what, it's still really damn good. And I probably think, in my mind, I think it's the best game for the Master System. I really do. So there you go. And this one is actually complete, would you believe? But yeah, the case is a little bit stiff to open. So yeah, you've got the game and the cartridge as well. So you know what? I did think I'd be getting into getting like Master System games or anything like that. Yeah, there was another game I saw for the Master System, and it's another Disney game. In my opinion, it's pretty bang average. It's the game of the Jungle Book. So I think the best Jungle Book game is the one for the Sega Mega Drive, which isn't too bad at all, and Super Nintendo. So yeah, the two games that I've bought. Not what I had in mind, but I saw them there and I couldn't say no. I couldn't. You when the prices are that good, you're like, you know what, I'm picking them up. So yeah, Sonic was roughly £7. So these two Master System games, £13. What's not to like? So yeah. Anyway, I will show you this random CD that I bought, and yeah, even though some of the songs that are terrible, I don't know. Looking at this, it takes me back to like me very early childhood, and I will tell you what I think of some of these songs. But yeah, it's a random compilation CD. It's not a now CD or anything like that, even though I used to have loads of them. But yeah, it's a random CD called yeah Massive Dance '99. Yeah, and ignore the Merry Christmas sticker on there because it belonged to someone else. He got it as a Christmas present. So yeah, there's two discs. Yeah, there's 21 discs on the first one, and on the second disc there's only 20. So overall you got 41 tracks. Yeah, and this CD is from 1998, so I was 4 years old when this was out. Yeah, it says massive hits, massive dance 99. So yeah, I don't remember I mean, you don't really see CDs like this anymore. I just laugh. Some of these songs you may not know them by name, but when you hear them, you're like, yeah, I fucking remember this tune. Though some of these songs are a bit shit, I will deny. A few of them were probably crap back then. But yeah, my music taste, even though I'm mostly into rock and roll, mostly into like rock stuff, like heavy metal stuff like that. I mean, sometimes you can't have. Sometimes your taste is a little bit eclectic. So there we go. Uh, I'll go through the track list on this, and then we'll move on to the Blu-rays. So there we go. The first song is the Tampere featuring Mayer. If you buy this record, your life will be better. And yes, yeah, I heard this song as a kid. I thought, you know what? Will my life be better? Well, the answer to that is yes and no. But to be fair, listening to that song just makes it worse. But yeah, it's the same people who did that song, What's She Gonna Look Like with a Chimney on Her. Yeah, remember that shit dance song? Yeah, it's the same people who did that. But yeah, it's one of those songs that, yeah, I used to like as a kid. It's bloody awful. It's bloody awful. But you know what? It is what it is. It's what these do. We got a dance song called Space Dust. Well, yeah, the song is Gin and Tonic by Space Dust. And yeah, this song was number one for only a week, or it might have been 2 weeks back in '98. Yeah, the video to that is, I mean, yeah, the video to that is a bit like "Call on Me" with Eric Prydz. You know the ones with like the fit girls like working out. Yeah, the video to that is similar to what this is. I mean it's a product of its time, so I wouldn't question it too much. So there we go. Song three on disc one is Steps with Tragedy. Yeah, I mean, as a kid, I loved Steps. I don't even know why. I mean, to be fair, I liked anything as a kid. I think anyone did. But yeah, obviously it's their version of the Bee Gees hit as well. I mean, I'd rather listen to the Bee Gees do that than Steps. But even then, I'm not the biggest fan of Bee Gees. But yeah, Tragedy. This was one song that this was always played at every single party you go to. In fact, they still play it at parties today, even though I haven't been to any in quite some time. Thank fuck for that. If I hear that song one more time, I'm just going to make some excuse and say, "Oh, I've got a bit of an upset stomach. Yeah, sorry, I can't stay." Yeah, fuck you know. But yeah, I mean that song was number one as well. Yeah, number one in December of 1998. And another song that he did as well, which was also number one, called Heartbeat. And no, it's nothing to do with Heartbeat, the TV show. The theme tune to that was Nick Berry, but it's a different Heartbeat. Fucking wank. But you know what? As a kid, you love shit like S Club 7, Steps, and all the lot. I mean, but if you're into that sort of stuff, then thumbs up, I guess. Song 4 is All Saints with Lady Marmalade. I don't think I've heard that version of that song in a very long time. But obviously, I know the original, and I know the one from 2001 with Christina Aguilera, Pink. Little Kim and Maya. I mean, when I saw that video as a kid, Jesus fucking Christ. Me, I mean, one of my first crushes as a kid was Christina Aguilera, and seeing her in that video, I was like, you know what? I was like, oh boy. But anyway, but yeah, All Saints version of Lady Marmalade. I haven't heard that one in a long time, but I mean, it's one of those songs that I don't know. I hate it, but I can't help but like it as well. But yeah, it's not my favorite song by All Saints. In fact, I don't mind Never 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 and Black Coffee. They're not too bad. Um, song 5 is Moose Tea versus Hot and Juicy with I'm Horny, 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 Horny. Remember that shit song? Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't even know what to think. What was it in the 1990s? Listen to some of these songs. A lot of these people were fucking they were fucking sex addicts. I tell you. Like you had color me bad. Color spelt the American way without the letter U, and bad with two D's with I want to sex you up. And then there was Salt and Pepper. Let's talk about sex. Fucking hell, some of these songs were dreadful, and this song is shit anyway. So anyway, song 6 is Fatboy Slim, the Rockefeller Skank, which you'll know it as the song is Funk Soul Brother, but yeah, that's the actual name of it, Rockefeller Skank. And yeah, it's a fucking banger. I'm a massive fan of Fatboy Slim, and I've still got one. I still got the CD that with that song on. Yeah, the CD's called "You've Come a Long Way, Baby." Yeah, so much nostalgia from that album. Still listen to it every now and again. Takes me back. Song 7 is "Would You" by Touch and Go. Yeah, you're thinking, yeah, I don't know this song at all, but you'll know it straight away. It's the one that goes dee 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 dee. You'll know it straight away when you hear it's a proper earworm, and it's not a song that I particularly hate, or but it's not one of my favorites. It's just nah, it's fine. Uh, Unlike this fucking song, number 8, which is absolute fucking bilge. Yeah, Freak Me by Another Level. Yeah, remember that boy band? Yeah, fucking hell. Fucking hell, Port Vale lasted longer in an FA Cup season compared to this bloody boy band, I'll tell you that. But yeah, the only thing I know about Another Level is the lead singer Dane Bowers. I know, remember he was in Celebrity Big Brother quite a long time ago, and he did a song with Victoria Beckham in 2000 called You're Out of Your Mind." And you know what? That song was actually stopped by another Spice Girl, Mel C. I Turn to You, but yeah, Freak Me by Another Level. Jesus fucking Christ! But they didn't do this song originally. It was done by someone else, some American R&B group. I can't remember who did it originally, but yeah, I know it's Another Level, Freak Me, and I think this was a number one as well. But yeah, number 9 is an absolute. It's a fucking banger. It's a club classic. It's David Morales. Yeah, he shall rest in peace as well because he passed away a few years ago. Yeah, David Morales featuring the face "Needing You." Yeah, this is a proper club banger. I'm not really into dance music all that much, but honestly, this is one of those one like, yeah, it's a proper Ibiza tune. So there you go. Number 10 is another club classic. Sash featuring Tina Cousins with Mysterious Times. Yeah, brilliant song. It didn't even get to number 1. I think it was number 2. But yeah, all the songs that Sash did, most of them were really good. Like that one, Ecuador, Encore une fois, and I don't know, Stay. They did a few good ones. So yeah, song 11 is Ultra Nate with Found a Cure. And you know what? I don't really remember that song at all. If I have, it must have been years. but I do know she did the song "You're Free," which of course that one, "You're free to do what you want to do." Yeah, remember that one? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that one by her. Unlike number 12, yet Karen Ramirez with "Looking for Love." Another one that didn't get to number one, but it was really popular back in the day. Yeah, that one. I didn't know I was looking for love until I found you. Yeah, that one. Number 13 is Lucid with "I Can't Help Myself." Not one of my favorite songs from back then. I mean, it's not. I mean, Lucid, she's alright, but not one of my favorite songs, I'm afraid to say. Number 14 is Wild Child with Renegade Master featuring Fatboy Slim. And yeah, this was one song that me and my brother we played that song to death, and it absolutely annoyed my mum. But yeah, Renegade Master, it's that one. Back once again for the Renegade Master, D4 damage of the ill behavior. Yeah, if you know that one, that song was played to death. And I don't know, I still sort of play it for nostalgia, but yeah, it's a classic. Song 15, Songs of Wickedness by T Zant. I don't know that song at all. I don't know whether it be any good or not. I suspect it probably won't, but you know what it is. Another song that this was the longest serving number one of 1998. Yes, Run DMC featuring Jason Nevins with "It's Like That, Is That the Way It Is?" And yeah, this song was number one for 6 weeks. Yeah, 6 weeks. It's the longest serving number one of that year in the UK. Yeah, no song that year lasted as long as that did. And I mean, yeah, I know it was played to death, but I mean, my brother used to like proper like jam to it. Honestly, classic. Number 17 is Buster Rhymes with "Turn It Up, Fire It Up." But yeah, I used to like this song. The background music that he uses for it is the theme tune to Knight Rider. You know what? It's actually I'm not really into like hip hop and R&B all that much, but that song I thought was a tune. Number 18, Jungle Brothers, because I got it like that. I don't doesn't ring a bell to me, but saying that I probably know if I hear it. So yeah. Song 19 is Corner Shop with Roomful of Asher on the 45. Yeah, everyone knows this song. It's an absolute classic. And yeah, it's the dance one which most people are familiar with. Yeah, the Norman Cook remix, which is of course Fatboy Slim. So there we go. Another song that I used to listen to this song all the time as a kid. I still listen to it now. Yeah, The Beat Goes On by The All Seeing Eye. And no, it's not. It's a different song to And The Beat Goes On by the Whispers. Yeah, this song is completely different to that. But Jesus Christ, if you hear it, it's one of the most addictive songs you'll ever hear. It's all like electronic drum and bass sort of stuff. The last song on this disc is Apollo 440 with "Lost in Space," which was used in the film Lost in Space. But I've never seen Lost in Space, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I do know what I'm talking about because it's used in the film, even though I've not fucking seen it. But yeah, Apollo 440. Oh yeah, they were absolutely fucking brilliant. I used to like them. I mean, this one's probably my least favorite song of theirs, but it's still pretty damn good. My favorite song by Apollo 440 is "You Can't Stop the Rock." Another song that was used on FIFA 99 on the PlayStation. They also did the song "Ain't Nothing But Door," but oh my god, there's some of these songs like. Man. Now we're on to disc two. Yeah, yeah. Fucking hell. Can someone please shoot me in the fucking dick? Because I hate this one. Yeah. Sailor V by Bewitched. Yeah. I'd rather shove a syringe. I'd rather shove a syringe up me bloody dickhole and listen to that shit. Get it off, get it out of here. And yeah, Bewitched, yeah, they're the Irish equivalent to the Spice Girls. I mean, I can't stand the Spice Girls, but I'd rather have them than Bewitched. And the only Bewitched I like is the TV series from the 1960s, not this fucking wank. Get it in the bin. I mean, if you like that song, then, well, you've got some questions to ask. So, anyway, that's enough of that. Song 2 on that is Fatboy Slim with Gangster Trippin'. Another song that was on You've Come a Long Way, Baby. And believe it or not, this is my favourite Fatboy Slim song out of all of his songs that he's done. This, for me, I thought was his magnus opus. Yeah, absolutely fucking brilliant. Absolutely classic. I mean, that album, and I know I need to show some of my other CDs, but you know what? We also need. Number 3 is 187 Lockdown with they did the song called Gunman, which is another. It's a garage song if I remember correctly. I remember it being a pretty good song, but saying that, if it's a song I'm thinking of, then it's a tune. If it isn't, then it might be a tune, it might not. So you never know. Number 4 is The Cause, with their version of the classic Fleetwood Mac song Dreams. And you know what? No one could do it as well as Stevie Nicks. But I'll tell you what, Andrea Corr, she tried her absolute best with it, and you know it's a pretty good version, I will say. It's a pretty good version, but let's be honest with you. If you want to listen to Dreams, listen to Fleetwood Mac Rumours. So there we go. Number 5 is everyone's favourite Swedish group, and it's not ABBA. We're talking about Ace of Base with Life is a Flower. It's alright. Not the best song. I think the best song that Ace of Base did was All That She Wants. There were a lot of people like I Saw the Sign, and their version of Don't Turn Around, which obviously I know were the one by Oswald from 1988. So there we go. Number 6 is Sweet Box with Everything's Gonna Be Alright, which it's a pretty decent song though. I like that one when I was younger, so there we go. Another boy band, I used to love these as a kid. Now I can't fucking stand them, but saying that, some people do have a lot of memories with this. It's the boy band 5 with Everybody Get Up. Yeah, this song was huge. Yeah, I know I used to like those songs like Keep On Moving, Slam Dunk the Funk, and When the Lights Go Out. So there we go. Next is Dr. Jones by Aqua. And thank fuck it's not Barbie Girl, because that'd be 1997, and I hate that song. And how the fuck did it even get to number 1? It robbed many great songs of that spot, like Robbie Williams with Angels. That should have been number 1. Didn't get number 1. Natalie Imbruglia with Torn should have been number 1. But no, we end up getting some fucking Danish bimbo and some bald Yul Brynner lookalike. Like, come on, Barbie, let's go, Barbie. Fuck off now. I'm sorry about that. I'm losing the plot. Number 9, Tina Cousins with Pray. Yeah, I already mentioned her before with in the song with Sasha, Mysterious Times. Yeah. I don't know if I've heard that song or not, but well, the only way to find out is by listening to it. Number 10 is a song I fucking hate, and this version made it even worse. And this one was played in parties. Yeah, it's Bus Stop featuring Carl Douglas with Kung Fu Fighting. Yeah, Carl Douglas did the original, but this is a danced up version of it. It's like, yeah, what are you doing? Oh yeah, it's a turd. Guess what we'll do? We'll try and polish it. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's still a turd, and that's what this song is. If you happen to like that song, then good for you. I hate it, so anyway. Number 11 is Teaspoon with Tom's Party. I don't know that one, but I do know they did the song Sex on the Beach, which was like absolutely it's projectile vomit at its absolute worst. So there we go. Number 12 is Alexa or Alexia with Ooh La La La. Yeah, this one I do remember this song. Unfortunately, it was shit. Is I don't I can't remember, I can't remember what country she was from. I mean, she was like Latin or something like that. She's like you la la la, you drive me crazy, something like that. I remember that. Number 13. I used to love this song, and I I cry. I cry thinking about it because it's one of the worst songs ever. But you know what? It was popular. I liked it. Yeah, number 13, which is yeah, Cleopatra with Cleopatra's theme. You you'll know it straight away. It's the one that goes Cleopatra coming at you. Remember that? And yeah, and believe it or not, Cleopatra actually had their own TV show as well. Yeah, that didn't last very long, did it? You wonder why. Anyway, we'll go on. Song 14 on here is "Show Me Love" by Robin. Not Robin S. "Show Me Love" because that one is totally different. This one is by Robin, spelt with a Y in it. Yeah, she's the one who ended up doing the song with every heartbeat and dancing on my own. But yeah, for her version of "Show Me Love," like "Show me love, show me light, show me what it's all about." Yeah, that one. But yeah, um, but yeah, it's an alright. It's a generic pop song of its time. You can't really say much about it. Next we have M People with Angel Street. Yeah, yeah. What a cracking voice Heather Small has. Yeah, when me and my brother as a kid, my mum always used to play M People songs on like the hi-fi stereo we used to have. Yeah, we always used to have that song playing in the background. Yeah, songs like "Search for the Hero," "One Night in Heaven," and I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that M People did. Moving on up, obviously, how can you forget that song? There you go. Next song is Kelly LaRock with "A Little Bit of Loving," which very pretty damn good song that I will say is very good. Um, Next is Echo Beats with I'm gonna I'm gonna absolutely butcher the pronunciation of this. Yeah, I think it's in Spanish or Portuguese. I think it's Spanish. Yeah, Mas que nada. Yeah, that's the best you're gonna get out of me. I don't know the fucking song, so yeah, we're moving on. Number 18 is Dario G with Carnaval de Paris, which is of course the theme tune that used for the World Cup in 1998 because it was held in France and France won it. Yeah, they beat Brazil 3-0. Yeah, if you know that one. But yeah, Dario G is the one who did the song Sunshine, which was the dance version of Life in a Northern Town. Yeah, that's it. 19 is Love Station with Teardrops, which is it's a garage version of the classic 1988 song by Womack and Womack, yeah, Teardrops. And then the last song on disc 2, before moving on to the Blu-rays, is Rough Drivers. Yeah, drivers with a Z on the end. Because, yeah, you gotta have a Z on everything. Yeah. Presents Arola with Dreaming. I don't know that song at all, but I probably will ever hear it because some of these songs I probably haven't heard for the better part of 20 years, possibly. But I don't remember that one at all. But yeah, I thought I'd buy this CD because I thought I'd take a trip down memory lane and reminisce over some of these songs that as I like I said, there's some songs I do like, and some songs I don't laugh and I want to cringe. But you know what? Yeah, you just take that. I've got a bit of an itchy ear, so I apologise for that. Now we're onto the Blu-rays. Yeah, talking about all these songs has made me a bit out of breath. I've got no voice. So yeah, so we're on to the Blu-rays. Before I show you the films, there's a TV series that I bought, and I've watched this show over and over again because I absolutely love it, and it's An Idiot Abroad with Carl Pilkington. Oh my god, this program, I don't know. I remember when these were first on TV. I couldn't stop laughing. I absolutely couldn't. Some of the stuff that yeah, some of the stuff that yeah Ricky and Stephen Merchant have to make Pilkington do. So yeah, there's some funny moments on there. Like I know I can't think. There's just so many to name of. Yeah, because like there's got series one and series two in there. So because they only ever did two. I mean, I'm not saying much about it because I know there's people who have never ever watched it, and honestly, you should do. So yeah, An Idiot Abroad. And now we're on to the actual films itself. So yeah, there's a couple of Disney films in there. I've got two horrors. I, I've made the right balls of that. I've fucked up. I realised what I've done. I've talked about the games first and then the CDs. Fuck it, I've done that. I thought I'd already done the Blu-rays, not the Blu-rays, the DVDs. I thought I already had them and realised I hadn't, so I probably jumped ahead of the gun. We'll do the Blu-rays first, then show the DVDs. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I was jumping well ahead of the gun. I thought I've done that. I'm like, hang on, no, I haven't. So anyway, so first we've got one of the greatest Disney films ever, and the beginning of it is sad though, but it's one of the very best, and it's Dumbo. Yeah, the bit at the beginning where like Dumbo is like where he says goodbye to his mother. I was like, that one always, I don't know, always get a bit of a lump in my throat watching this film, but it's one of the very best Disney films ever made. Yet it's the original Dumbo from 1941, not that fucking soulless remake that's only there for a nostalgia cash grab. It didn't make much money because people are fucking smart, except for the dickheads who ended up watching it. But yeah, absolutely fantastic though, and yeah, it's a 70th anniversary edition that came out in 2011. It contains a Blu-ray. It contains the actual Blu-ray and the DVD. So if you haven't got a Blu-ray player, then it's on DVD for you. Bless me. Yeah, pollen's quite high today, so that's why I'm sneezing a bit. So yeah, but yeah, there's the Blu-ray itself, and then on the other side's the disc as well. Like, you know what? I mean, I'm not. I say I don't really buy animated films that all that much, but I always go for the ones that I know are fantastic and the ones I personally love. Dumbo is an absolute classic. If you haven't seen it, what the hell you doing? Go and watch it. Don't watch the remake because it's a waste of fucking time and effort. So yeah, now we're going back to 1973 for this classic horror film. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure every horror aficionado has seen this film. Even if you haven't seen it, you probably do know of it, and it is the original The Exorcist from 1973. Oh yeah, what a film this is! What an absolute classic. Exorcist 2 doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned because that is just the sequel is just shockingly terrible. It's on par with Carry On Columbus. Yeah, but honestly, the original is the very best. And I'm pretty sure there was a remake that was, yeah, it was alright, but yeah. But yeah, it comes in like a yeah, it's one of these like slip cases, which like slip covers, which I think is cool. I don't know, I quite like the artwork on it as well. The camera, my camera isn't doing it justice, but yeah, absolutely fantastic. So there we go with The Exorcist. Next we got a Bruce Lee classic. Obviously, probably my favorite film of his. Even though I've watched all of his films or majority of his films when I was younger with my brother, because we were into like the martial arts stuff, and that is of course Enter the Dragon, which is absolutely fantastic. Some of the best fighting that I've probably ever witnessed in any film. And then not long after he did that film, after he did Way of the Dragon, well, Bruce tragically passed away. So yeah, but I mean, I've watched this film a ridiculous amount of times. I think we had it on DVD or VHS. I can't remember, but either way, any film that's got Bruce Lee in, I'll watch because I enjoy it. But yeah, I just like some of these old classic martial arts films. Might say there's some Chuck Norris stuff about because I haven't got any films with Chuck Norris, but we'll sort out. Next is probably, in my opinion, the greatest musical ever made, or one of them. But the thing is, I'm not really into musicals and all that lot. But I don't know, this film means an awful lot to me, and I'm sure it means an awful lot to a lot of people. And it's of course Grease from 1978. Actually, well, it says 1977. Came out in the UK in '78. But yeah, this film means a hell of a lot to me. It really does. Yeah, it was. I don't. Whenever it was on as a kid, I was just glued to the TV. I enjoyed most of the songs and everything. Yeah, I mean, obviously you got I mean, Grease Lightning, which is probably my favorite song on there, and of course you got the one that I want. But you know what? The reason why it also means a lot to me is because my school, I can't remember what year I was in. I think I was in I try if it was in year 9 or year 10. Yeah, we did a play on Greece. Oh my god! And the thing was, I hated doing plays in school. I did, but when the opportunity, when they asked me, he said, "Do you want to be in the Greece? Do you want to be in the Greece played?" I was like, you know what, sign me up, I'll be in it. I don't care who I am. I mean, obviously, I don't want to be Sandy. Yeah, imagine me wearing the fucking wig and look trying. Obviously, well, you can't look like yeah, you can't make me try and look like Olivia Newton-John. You can't make me. Heck, you couldn't even make me look like John Travolta. But say that the way my hair's going, I'll probably end up like John now because he's bald. Yeah, but yeah, I know in the when I was doing the play in school, I was dressed up as one of the T-birds, and we had to do Grease Lightning. Jesus Christ, yeah. So we had to like wear like leather jackets and stuff like that. And I think they were doing it in like I remember when we were doing it, the weather was actually really bloody hot. So I was like sweating buckets in this like leather jacket. Yeah, doing the Grease Lightning like. No, I mean, to be fair, yeah, I looked like a right twat doing it, but it was fun. It was just really really fun, and if I wanted to relive that moment again, I would. I certainly would. But yeah, Grease, absolutely fantastic. And then the last three films, they're all Pixar, which is of course Disney. But yeah, but these films are absolutely amazing. Absolutely love them. The first film is The Incredibles from 2004. I haven't got The Incredibles 2. I watched that and I was pretty underwhelmed. I thought it was alright, but no, the original Incredibles is one of the funniest animated films I've ever seen. I love the bit where Mr. Incredible, yeah, he gets fired from his job. Yeah, I know he sees a crime happening. The boss is like, oh, you can't go anywhere, so you do your job. And yeah, he went super pissed. And all he did with his boss, he fucking threw him through like the walls. He went through like loads of walls. So it's absolutely funny. But yeah, there's so many great moments in that as well. But I thought that was the bit that made me laugh the most. And he's an interesting villain though, Syndrome. But yeah, but I know when I first watched The Incredibles, when I was like, when was this film? 2004, yeah. But I think when I first watched this film when I was a kid, I don't know, I don't, I kind, I don't know, I kind of like the, yeah, I kind of like Miss Credible. Yeah, yeah, Elastigirl. I thought she was quite all right. I mean, as a kid. Oh, what is it with Disney? I know they always, whenever there's like a woman character or something like that. Why do they always have to make? Why do they always have to make him with an hourglass shape with a thick ass? I don't know, but anyway, that's enough for that. But yeah, now my second or third favorite Pixar movie behind the original Toy Story, and that is Monsters Inc. Yeah, I absolutely loved this film when I first watched it back in 2002. Yeah, I absolutely loved it back then. And I used to have the game of it on the PlayStation 1, which was the game itself was mediocre, but I absolutely loved this film though with obviously got Mike and Sully. And yeah, what an evil bitch Roz is in the Monsters Inc. What an evil character she is. But yeah, but yeah, there are moments where yeah, there are moments in our film that I do get a little bit emotional. I'm not kidding you. Yeah, yeah. When I think yeah, Sully is yeah he looks after a girl Boo when he leaves the room. I don't know because he cares for her so much. Yeah, yeah. I'm getting quite emotional watching it, but yeah, Monsters Inc. absolutely fantastic. And then another brilliant film from Pixar as well. And to be honest with you, Pixar after this film, in my honest mind, were never the same after this. This for me was the last great film, and everything after that was either underwhelming or just shit. But yeah, we've gone for Up. Wow, I was blown away by this film. I know when I first watched it in probably a few years after the film came out, I was like, I don't know, Up. I don't really want to watch it. I'm glad I changed my mind. I was amazed. I don't know this film. Jesus Christ, does this film make you quite emotional as well? Yeah, and obviously, throughout the whole film, you can't help but feel sorry for Carl. Yeah, because he's a retired balloon salesman. It says that he's part rascal, part dreamer who's ready for his last chance at high flying excitement. They tying thousands of balloons to his house, Carl sets out to the lost world of his childhood dreams. Were unbeknownst to Carl, Russell, an overeager 8-year-old wilderness explorer who has never ventured beyond his backyard, in this wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah, on Carl's front porch. The world's most unlikely duo reach new heights and meet fantastic friends like Doug, a dog with a special collar that allows him to speak, and Kevin, a rare 13-foot tall flightless bird. Stuck together in the wilds of the jungle, Carl realizes that sometimes life's biggest adventures aren't the ones you're set out looking for. Oh yeah, but I don't know. I remember being blown away by it. I was expecting the film not to be great, and honestly, it's probably in my top three or top four favorite Pixar films. Absolutely fantastic. And every other Pixar film after that, as I say, just wasn't as good. I don't know why. But as I say, it's just me. It's like a Toy Story 1 and 2. They were the best ones, though. Like I said, my favorite is the original. Toy Story 3 was. No, it was alright. I didn't bother with Toy Story 4 to tell you the truth because obviously I was underwhelmed with the third film. So there we go. And now we've got some DVDs, and there are 7 of them. So I shall have a quick sip of my drink because, like I say, all this talk is making my mouth a bit dry. That's better. So, first film is from what year is this? 1995. Yeah, starring Martin Lawrence and Will Smith in the film Bad Boys. And you know what? I gotta be honest with you. I will admit I'm not the biggest fan of Will Smith these days, but you know what? This film is absolutely fantastic. I really enjoy that, and I might, as I say, I've got Men in Black somewhere as well. In fact, yeah, I've got that on VHS, and I might try and look for a copy of Independence Day at some point because I loved that film a lot when I was younger. So yeah, Bad Boys with yeah, Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. So yeah, yeah, when the 100 million, sorry, when 100 million of seized heroin is stolen from the Miami police lockup, detectives Laurie, Will Smith, and Burnett, Martin Lawrence, Miami's most mismatched cops, are called upon to solve the case before the FBI closed the department. Julie is their only lead to the case, but will only speak to Lowry as he is not around when she calls. Burnett impersonates his cool slick partner in hilarious role reversal. Oh, a hilarious role reversal begins in order to retain her trust. From then on, it's a race against time as the trio dodge the mob and retain the charade, whilst putting pressure on every low life in Miami's underworld to track down their man. Yeah, you know what? If you not watched it, I recommend you should. There was Then they brought out Bad Boys 2, which came out 20 years after, and I didn't like it all that much, to tell you the truth. I mean, it's an alright sequel, but not one I would have returned to. So yeah, and now we've got a classic Wayne. Where the hell did Wayne come from? A classic Wesley Snipes film, yeah. What? Yeah, the first film in this series and the only one I actually like in it, to tell you the truth. And that is, of course, Blade. And I'm shocked that I never actually had this film on DVD, but I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid. I know it's an 18 rated, but I always used to like mostly watch it for the rave club scene, yeah, that music. So, you know what, I absolutely enjoyed this film. Blade 2 was rubbish, I thought, and Blade Trinity wasn't great either, but yeah, well, I don't think it was. Yeah, a blood-chilling action-packed thriller about the modern-day vampires, unlike any previously encountered. Wesley Snipes' Blade, the ultimate vampire hunter and immortal warrior who possesses the superhuman strength and cunning of a vampire, but shares none of their weaknesses. Able to walk by day and stalk by night, Blade must confront his ultimate adversary, the sorry, the vampire overlord Deacon Frost. Stephen Duff, who is intent on leading an underground legion of vampires to conquer mankind. Blade must use his awesome powers and razor sharp weaponry like never before to prevent an annihilation of the entire human race. And yeah, what a film! Just go and watch Blade if you haven't. What the hell are you doing? But yeah, absolutely fantastic. And you know what? Now we've got one of my favorite films, even though I say it's a film. It's a film set in Christmas, and let's be honest with you, I don't really do Christmas films all that much. But there's the odd few that are well worth watching. I'm thinking, why the hell is this not in my collection? It's of course the classic 1946 classic with James Stewart. You know what it is. I don't even have to tell you what it is because I think everyone has seen this film. It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, and you know what? I know when I first watched this film, I think I watched it in school. God knows how many years ago, many years ago, and I thought, yeah, we're watching a Christmas film. Like, this is gonna be boring. And you know what? I was I was I was shocked. I was absolutely blown away. I thought this was just absolutely classic. I mean, the film is depressing at the time, but Jesus Christ, does it teach you some good morals? Oh my God, it really does. I'd say the film does give you a little bit of a lump in your throat, but yeah, it does. I mean, this is a special edition one. It's a 65-year special edition one, released in 2011. I mean, as I say, I don't want to tell you what this film is about because I'll spoil it for those who haven't. Just fucking watch it. Just watch it. And yeah, I'll say it comes in like a nice little slipcase, which has got so you've got the original black and white version, which is the only way to watch as far as I'm concerned, and then there's a coloured version as well, which is on the other side. But yeah, it comes with like picture cards, is like in this like sleeve thing, which I think is pretty clever. And there's a poster of it. In fact, it'll take me forever just to get it out. So yeah, but everyone knows it. James Stewart's like one of the Hollywood greats. Doesn't matter what film he's in, the guy is an absolute legend, an absolute legend. Say great uh, to like film history. And I say the word legend is overused, but I'm using it in the right way because obviously there's so many Hollywood greats from that era, like the 1930s and 40s and like 50s. You had people like him, Humphrey Bogart, John Wayne, Cary Grant. There's just so many amazing actors of that generation, and yeah, they don't make films like this anymore. So yeah. Next we got a Jim Carrey film, which believe it or not, I've never actually owned this, but I have watched the film several times, and it's Liar Liar. I had to get this film. I have not watched this since I don't know. It's been a long time, but I used to always watch it when I was younger. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a few of his other films like Dumb and Dumber. The first Dumb and Dumber, not the other one. That can fuck out. That was absolute tripe. What else? What other films did he do that I really liked? Oh yeah, the Cable Guy. How can I forget about that? But yeah, this is actually quite an early DVD. This DVD is a 1999 release. But yeah, the film came out in what year was it? 97. I was trying to see. It mentions the year of the film on that film. It mentions the year on the DVD disc. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, it says yeah, Jim Carrey stars as a fast talking attorney, a habitual liar who, forced by his son's birthday wish, must tell the truth for the next 24 hours. Yes, yeah, co-starring Jennifer Tilly, Swoozie Kurtz, and Amanda Donohoe. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, and trust me, yeah, her Jennifer Tilly on the back. I used to think she was quite fit. In fact, so far she's still quite attractive now. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic film. I love it. Any film that's got Jim Carrey in, for the most part, is well worth a watch. But yeah, so there you go. Now we're on to I don't even know if I could call it the big one. That's what she said. I don't even know if this was the biggest pickup of the entire lot. I was humming and ahhing whether or not I should pick up this game. Like, this film. Sorry, I do apologize. I was humming and ahhing. Like, should I pick this up? Sorry for the burp. Should I pick it up or should I not? I don't. I had conflicting opinions in my head. I'm like, I want to watch this film, but at the same time, I don't. I'm like, but in the end, you know what? I was like, you know what? I can't ignore it. I can't ignore it at all. Because I will. I'm like, I'll get to watch this. I'm like, will I get to watch this film eventually or not? But I thought, you know what? Fuck it, I might as well get it. Yeah, Oppenheimer. You know what? I wasn't sure if I was going to buy it, but yeah, under pressure, I'm like, yeah, I saw it. I'm like, yeah, oh, I'll buy it. I know it's a DVD release, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I saw the slipcase of it, thought, this is a pretty cool cover. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching Oppenheimer. Really am. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to watch this when I get a chance. I don't. I may end up absolutely loving it, or I may not liking it, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm normally not into like films that usually win a shitload of awards and all that lot, but I don't know. I don't know. I was somewhat curious. I'm like, yeah. So of course, so now I've got Oppenheimer, so looking forward to that when I get round to that. Run to the last two films. I've actually never seen this film because even though it's got one of my favorite actors in it of all time, it's also got one actor in it that I personally cannot stand. But yeah, it's Seven with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman, and yeah, I think you know which actor I'm talking about, which I can't stand. Yeah, Brad Pitt. I don't know. I don't. I've never been the biggest fan of him at all. I tried watching Fight Club, wasn't for me, not my cup of tea, but yeah, but I do like Morgan Freeman because he's in my all-time favorite film, The Shawshank Redemption. But I think I'll give this film a watch, no, because I've heard it's really good. So yeah, when did although this looked like quite an old DVD. Yeah, but yeah, the film what year did Seven come out? I can't remember. It was mid 90s definitely, but yeah. But yeah, it says in the Brad Pitt and Academy Award nominee Morgan Freeman star in this sinister and gripping mystery thriller about a pair of homicide detectives who must solve a puzzling series of horrific murders based on the seven deadly sins: gluttony, greed, sloth, pride, lust, envy, and wrath. A powerful and unforgettable film. Seven reveals the dark and disturbing underworld in which evil stalks. So, you know what? I I don't know. I've avoided this film for the longest time possible, but you know what? I think I'll give it a chance. I may end up really liking it. And then, last but not least, and I just realized, yeah, this one is a Blu-ray. I got the order of my DVDs and Blu-rays a bit mixed up, but yeah, this is a horror film. And you know what? I'm surprised I never actually had this in my collection. I'm not the biggest fan of horror films, but there's the odd few that I can't get enough of, and that is the Wicker Man, yeah, the final cut. So it's in this very nice looking sleeve case. So yeah, I saw it. I saw it in CEX. I thought, you know what, I'm picking this thing up. But yeah, I was gonna get this film eventually, but I'm amazed I ended up finding like this the final cut edition, because there's three discs in it. There's the first disc, which is obviously the final cut. Disc two is UK theatrical cut, and the director's cut with audio commentary. And then the third disc is the soundtrack to the film. So you know what? For the price I paid for it, and in the condition that it was, I couldn't say no to it. think this DVD cost me 12 quid. But for what you get in it, you know what? You can't complain too much. You really can't. And this is absolutely fantastic. I mean, you know what? It says it's the greatest British horror film ever made. It is certainly up there. I mean, it's got Christopher Lee in. I mean, who doesn't enjoy a film with Christopher Lee? But yeah, honestly, absolutely fantastic. And I was made up to find this, especially in the condition of this. It's like I don't know. And I'll tell you what, I just keep looking at the artwork on it. I don't know. The only way I can describe it as is box porn. Yeah, not literal porn. Not I'm going on. I'm going on to Pornhub and look at. I don't know. Oh yeah, who's this? Lana Rhodes. No, do not. Just don't. You need help if you do that. But anyway, but yeah, the artwork on that is just absolutely stunning, absolutely incredible. And that should be that for today. You know what? I'm trying my best to make up for lost ground because I've been busy for quite a while. Yeah, I managed to upload the vlog yesterday. Well, another vlog yesterday, and today ended up being a surprise. So, what do you know? Expect the unexpected from me. So, anyway, I think I will call this video an end. And I hope you all have a good day or good night or whatever time it is. And I will see you soon. Take care.